with an NBA basketball on a Saturday night. We're here to bring you the action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. Gets the three ball to go. And these are two young teams here, Grant. Rare for youth to be served in this league, but you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day.
I didn't, BA. My first game, 20-10. Hey.
Come on, man.
Now, in all seriousness, two young teams with a lot of runway in front of them. The opportunity to develop these players, teach them how to play the right way, and understanding it's not a finished product. Down the road, if you keep these young cores together, they have a chance to be very successful.
Clock at 4. And here's Morant. Outside Hunter. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strengths and rarely forcing anything.
Now here's Morant. Clark outside. Back to Brooks. And he drives in. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
Here's Young. After the basket by Memphis. Here's Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. No good with a layup. Here's Young. He takes it in. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Pass to Clark. Brooks from outside. Atlanta with a rebound. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Young attacking. That one goes in.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in. Well, it didn't take long to see that Trae Young could be a star. Complete monster on the offensive end with his scoring and playmaking. And you know what, B.A.? He just has that it factor to his game.
To the left wing. Melton.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Memphis trailing here. As you said with Young, you can't turn away when he's on the floor.
Bryant, he has a knack for making a huge play at the right moment. His 50-point game looks so easy for him. It's been almost 50 years since we saw a second-year player have the season Trae Young has had. Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Outside Morant. To the wing, right side. And that one's good. Melton. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Hunter. Out to the wing. And here's Collins for three. Kept alive by Atlanta. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Back to Clark. To the paint. Here's Brooks. 4-3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Oubre can't hit.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Clark with the screen. Outside for Brooks.
Nice stop from Kevin Huerter, using his size to his advantage.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top. They lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Here's Allen. No good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Williams misses. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 3. Now Jones launches it. That shot, no good. Fires the 3, and Reddish gets it to go.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper. You know, with Cam Reddish, people judge him on his offense a lot. I looked at it at both ends of the table. He had a great year as a rookie. Defensively, he should be a solid defender for many years to come.
Outside Jones. Pass to Anderson. Allen with it. Here's Jones. And another miss by Memphis. Boy, looking at Reddish and his defense, man, he has all the tools you want, Smitty.
You know, Brian, he stands at 6'8" with great lateral quickness. Cam is very hard to get around on the perimeter, and he could and should improve as he learns the nuances of the NBA.
And Grant, you won 2 college titles at Duke, a Hall of Fame NBA career. Now, does it bother you that you never won an NBA title? Be truthful now.
Yeah, man, you would bring that up. BA, it definitely bothers me. I played 19 years in the NBA and never got a chance to play on that stage in the NBA Finals, let alone win an NBA title. Having tasted what it's like to be a champion twice in college and with USA in 1996, one of my big regrets is never having that opportunity to experience that on the NBA level.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. And here's Clark for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Young. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Shots good by Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brandon Clark, the 21st pick in 2019, has made an immediate impact. He describes his game as vicious, adding, "My motor's always going. I'm a high IQ player, but my effort is always going to keep me on the court." Guys, his explosive athleticism unlocks that hustle game.
Yeah, he is special for sure. Thanks a lot, Allie.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Capella. Young way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Morant with it. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Everyone in Memphis is talking about Ja Morant, and they should be. But don't sleep on Jaren Jackson Jr. He's the prototypical modern-day big with a high ceiling.
Nice move. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Collins. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Capella. Now Bogdanovic. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Jackson's got 6.
A Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Right now, a close game in Atlanta. Here's Morant. He has 6. On the wing, Brooks. Offensive board. Clark up top. Pass to Melton. Outside Morant. Now here's Brooks. For the lead. Morant, no good. Young with it. Checked by Brooks. Hunter on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. Now Morant. Pass to Melton. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. Brooks has got 5 points.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
That's tipped. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. The first free throw is good.
You know, everybody wants to know what's unique about Ja Morant. He's a young superstar who can get his own shot anytime he wants, but he continues to play with a pass-first mindset.
Pass to Melton. Here's Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 8. Smitty, in addition to keeping his teammates involved, Morant shows great leadership, and he really fires them up, it seems.
He does, Brian. He plays with passion, but at the same time, he stays in control of his emotions. That's the kind of guy players want to follow. It's an especially valuable trait in your point guard and leader.
And here's Oubre from the arc. He drops it from range. Oubre's gotten his 2nd bucket.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Oubre with a steal. Williams into the lane. Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining 3s right now.
Pass to Anderson. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. It's good.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
On the attack, Oubre. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Memphis leading. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. For 3, Allen. Well, Grant, the game's tempo seems to increase each year. You think there's a point at which it'll snap back to the other direction?
You know, B.A., that's a great point. I mean, I think back to the 90s when I played, and the game was at a snail's pace. It was a grinded-out defensive battle, and slowly over the years, the tempo has picked up. As you said, each and every year it's increased. But I do think at some point, the pendulum will swing back, and we'll get back to a little bit more of, a little bit less pace in terms of how the game is played. I don't think we're there yet, but we're getting close. The game constantly evolves in some form or fashion, and I believe that we'll kind of get back to maybe a little bit more of a slower pace at some point in the future.
Well, the kind of game we see in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Here's Fall. And that one is hammered home.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Back to Jones. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Reddish. And that one drops. He's got 9.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. On the attack, Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. From downtown. And Allen is good for 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. Grizzlies out in front, up 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Collins. Now Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Morant. No good off the glass.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Young with it. Takes it inside. Inside. Capella can't get it to go.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And here's Morant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Clark. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young. The shot comes out. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Pass to Melton. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Clark. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And that one misses. Right side, Young. Pass to Hunter. To end the run. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Morant. Driving in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Connects from downtown.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
On offense, here are the Hawks. 11-point game. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. This one for three. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Pass to Melton. Outside Morant. Stolen by Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
A minute 6 left in the fourth. Three-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Grizzlies.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Outside Morant. Shot clock at 5. And there's the drive. And here's Clark for 3. Collins with the rebound.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
To the right side. Here's Melton. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the...
This thing's simple. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Hey, big out the window. Ayy, came up, ballin' with my kinfolk. Ayy, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up on 'em. I'ma hang on the rim, hang on my. Ayy, gotta take a photos on the grand shot side. I be in a